Whiterun is the city that will decide this war. So long as Ulfric lives, it's only a matter of time before the Stormcloaks take it.
Froa had been talking about Whiterun for some time, and this piqued Niesha's curiosity about the city. But before the friends went there, Niesha had one thing to do first. Since her visit to Windhelm, there was one thing that was eating away at Niesha, and it was one thing where she knew she could make a difference. Now that she had a working farmstead with a steward and was making a steady income, Niesha felt it right that she should help Sophie and offer the child a warm bed, food on the table and a roof over her head. Seeing Sophie lying huddled in a corner of the city exposed to the elements melted her heart, and so she knew that she was doing the right thing.
I'm so cold.
I could adopt you if you want.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Yes, I've got a nice new house.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
Yes, I'm sure, daughter.
Yay! Thanks, Mama. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever. I need to get my things and say goodbye to everyone. I'll meet you at home. Thanks. Thanks so much.
Feeling happy that she could bring some joy to the world, Niesha made her way back home to check that Sophie was settling in okay. But when she returned, there was an almighty roar. What manner of beast could produce such a noise? Niesha was both amazed and terrified, for a dragon flew overhead and was clearly eyeing up her cattle as its next meal, something that she could not allow. With the help of some local militia, Niesha, Froa and Aranea put up the fight of their lives to overcome this dragon.
When I'm running barefoot, I feel like the ground is running with me.
Leaving the beast to the crows, Niesha headed to the farmstead to make sure that Sophie was okay.
It's everything I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
Happy that Sophie was settling in and that the farmstead was in order, Niesha made her way to Whiterun to explore the city that Froa kept talking about. The friends' journey there was long and arduous, with many a strange encounter along the way, from a battle between Stormcloaks and Imperials,
Victory is yours. I submit. Another day, another victory.
to an afflicted refugee.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
Your skin? Are you ill?
I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Peryite's protection.
Where are you going?
Returning to High Rock. Our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Peryite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Somebody help!
From a wandering fire giant, which completely amazed Niesha. to a fort full of bandits keen to kill and rob all who pass.
You can't beat me!
Come on, let's dance.
That's all you got?
What, Talos? Just a scratch.
We're routed! Fall back!
They even met a farmer selling cows to giants.
I'd stay away if I were you.
Didn't see much use before the war.
Why?
People tend to
I'm
relax
on my way
sometimes
to a
with
giant camp, and I can't guarantee those beasts won't think you're part of the offering. Keep your distance, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Need any help?
I have everything under control. Thanks for offering.
Good luck.
Thanks. You take care of yourself now.
Finally, the three friends made it to the city outskirts and saw a city readying its defences for war.
By Izmir, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north, by the Loria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken leg to see him laugh his way out of that.
Most people in Skyrim don't care for Dunmer.
Sounds like you've had quite the journey, Ulfgar. But you were gone longer than usual.
All
I got
groups
to
of
thinking
powers.
maybe you weren't coming back.
Been siding with the
You
enemy.
sound like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Right to my
Thought
ass.
did cross my mind, yeah. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen, that Mount Jesters. Skyrim's gone mad, girl. You need to be careful.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullgar. I'll remember that. Yeah, right. I'm excited.
Making it inside the city, Niesha is surprised to see people from her homeland talking to one of the local guards, although it looked like they were causing
I
trouble.
don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now,
I'm used
get
to a lot of
lost.
stairs when I walk
We will
through
be
town.
back.
Some
This is
people are
not
looking at the
over.
armor.
You
Others
there.
are looking at
We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Niesha was not put off by the blunt
If you
response,
locate her, find us
but
in
was
Rorikstead.
curious who this Redguard might be. So she decided to follow up on this request and see if she could find the woman.
Close up the stand early today, Mama?
I'm afraid not. Fruit has about another day left before it spoils. We've got to
You
sell
want
as
something
much as
from
we
me?
can.
Whiterun had a bustling market and also seemed to be a fairly peaceful city, unlike Solitude and Markarth, where she was greeted by an execution and a murder as soon as she stepped through the main gates.
Feed you cabbages and apples again. Yes, little Perry, we can go to the town for supper. Place moving.
While looking for a quiet spot to enjoy a drink and some food, Niesha spotted a Redguard woman and decided to ask her a few questions.
Yes?
Did you know some Alakir warriors are looking for a Redguard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help. Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mum?
Just a reminder, sweetie. The blankets still need to be washed.
Oh, yes, Miss Hulda.
How are we doing over here? Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Why, yes, Hulda. I'll have 4 bottles of wine with juniper berries, 7 bottles of Alto, and a venison with bitter green sauce.
Are you joking?
About wine? Never. In fact, forget the venison.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
They just asked me to find you.
You can't tell them. Please, I need your help and there isn't anyone I can trust here in the city.
Maybe. What do you want?
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kematu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Any suggestions as to how I find them?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
I'm surprised. I need something.
Heading to the Whiterun dungeon, Niesha can't help but feel some empathy for Sadia. Being a Redguard woman, on her own and a long way from home, Niesha could understand how difficult it must be for her. To be hunted by the Alaka too must make it even more difficult for Sadia.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
What are you looking at?
I need to find Kematu. Where is he hiding?
You have a death wish then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out.
What is it that you need?
I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, and so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
How much to pay your fine?
100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know. All right, then.
I hear the East Empire Company has reopened, thanks in no small part to you. Well done. All of Skyrim benefits from their trade.
I want to pay that prisoner's fine.
Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
Let's talk about how we can help each other.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Your fine's been paid. Now tell me about Kematu.
Very well. Kematu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out? They'll kill you, but that's your problem, not mine. Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free!
Following the directions given by the Alakir prisoner, the three companions set off for the wilds of Whiterun in search of Swindler's Den.
Honestly, I take what little business I can get.
Don't see that every day.
Give up while you still can. Get lost, fool.
That's the last of them.
Swiftly dispatching the lone guard, the trio headed deeper into the cave.
quite good news, are you?
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Come on! You're nothing! That's the best we can do? Like sloppy band-aid.
Niesha was wondering if they had been misled. These were the bandits and not Alikir warriors. However, now that they were here, she decided to push on deeper into Swindler's den.
Even Imperials fight for a cause. Doesn't matter if it's the wrong one, at least they're trying to think.
One of the bandits she was able to catch unaware, although how he had slept through the noise of the last fight, Niesha couldn't guess.
Someone there.
Bad idea. Did you hear? Crows feast on the wicked.
The confined quarters of the tunnel made it difficult for Niesha to close with the enemy, but the cavern proved to be even more dangerous, giving the rangers and mages room to use their attacks to good effect.
I'll see you burn! That's your best, huh?
Come on! You need
Don't let any of them escape. Last escape.
Barely making it out of the chamber alive, Niesha was grateful to hear Thrower and Aranea dispatching the last of the bandits.
Huh?
Give up while you still can. Come back here. Just a scratch.
Talos, bless our him.
These fights with the bandits showed Niesha that her small team still needed bolstering, with more help and better equipment. Something that she really needed to work on.
I've got no sympathy for bandits. They're nothing more than a pack of wild dogs.
Proven your strength, Warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, Warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons.
I've been sent here to kill you.
Of course. Sent by... What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
Sadia told me. You're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
What was her crime?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
I was hired to kill you, and that is what I intend to do.
I'd hoped we could work something out. That you would see reason. That we could avoid having to kill you. Very well then. If that's the way you want to play it, we will.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight. Last mistake.
The three companions battled ferociously to overcome the better equipped Alakir warriors. Even so, it was still a close-fought battle.
Not too shabby.
Niesha hadn't been sure whose story to believe, that of Sadia or Kematu. Both stories seemed viable. However, as she had agreed to help Sadia from the start, she had kept her word, and this is why she had attacked Kematu. Now Niesha needed to return to Sadia and let her know what had happened.
Yes?
Any news of the Alakir?
The Alakir won't trouble you anymore.
At last. I can rest safely. You have done me a great service, warrior. I cannot thank you enough. Take this reward. I managed to sneak some of my wealth out of Hammerfell when I left. It's the least I can do. For now, I will maintain my ruse here. You are always welcome in the Bannered Mare. See you around.
Having bolstered their purse by helping Sadia, Niesha wondered if a solution to one of their problems might be mercenaries.
What brings you to
She thought she had seen one loitering by the market, so she decided to find out.
The plains outside Whiterun are right. Does have its advantages.
Trouble?
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
You're a mercenary?
I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it?
Consider yourself hired.
You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Together we will vanquish any foe.
Having bolstered their numbers, it was time to see if hiring a mercenary was the right course of action.